Class, my name is Francis, and today I will be your teacher. I'll be introducing the Spanish language to you. So we're going to start from the scratch because learning a language needs the basic foundation. And today I'm introducing the language which is called Espanol. And the reason as to why we call it Espanol is because of this N that has this mark on top. So this mark brings in this sound for those ones who speak Swahili, Nyol. So we have Espanol, which is our language. So the first thing is what we call Alfabeto Espanol, which can also be Abecedario, depending on the country where you come from. So we have 28 letters in the Spanish alphabet. So I'll be taking you through this, the letters one by one, then learning their sounds. For example, the first letter is letter A, which will be pronounced as A. So the capital letters will be serving as the actual letters. Then the small letters will be the sounds. So we have A and B, which can be pronounced as B. We have C, which can also be C. Remember, C is for the Americans, C is for the Spanish. We have the sound D and A, F, which can be pronounced as F. G carries a strong H sound. You hear me say H, H. Letter H is usually H because the H is silent. We say H. Letter I becomes E because letter E was A. Then J takes a strong H sound. You hear me say hotter, hotter. K becomes K. Letter L becomes L. Then between L and M we have double L, which becomes ADA, also for the Americans. The Spanish have a different sound. You hear them say AE. Then M, M, and N, N. Then between N and O we're going to add another one, which is this N with a tilde. It's called a tilde, this mark. So I'll be pronouncing this one as N, like in the case of Espanol. Then we have letter O, which remains O. This is P. You hear me say P. For this one, you hear me say Q. R becomes A. And then S is AC. Then for T, this is a light sound from the tip of the tongue. You hear me say T. T. Then letter U becomes O. O. Then for V, most of the Spanish speakers will have a bass sound for the same. So you hear them say ube. And then for W, because W is made up of two V's, we're going to have the V as well, which is ube. Then we'll be saying doble. So where we have the D, we use a TH sound. So you hear me say ube doble. Then for X, we'll be saying X, which will be pronounced as X. Y becomes Y, and the sound of Z does not exist in Spanish. So when you hear me say zeta or data, this is because of the sound from different countries. So in Spain, you hear them say data. In the South American countries, they say zeta, zeta. So that forms part of what we call the Abecedario or Alfabeto Espanol. Now, once you learn the alphabet, you also need to understand the sounds that we're going to use. For example, when we have letter C. So letter C followed by E brings in S or TH sound. For example, you can hear me say Sena or the same Thena, right? So this word, which is C-E-N-A, someone can tell is Sena or Thena. Then the case of C and I, you hear someone say C or Thi. Like in the case of this one, you hear me say Thien or Cien. So that is very important. So when words have CA, CO, and CU, these ones will have a K sound. You hear me say Ka, then Ko, and Ku. So that is very important to understand. So there are many sounds that we'll be learning as we continue. Then let's look at some greetings, so that we learn more sounds. So in Spanish, we also have greetings, just like another language. And then we're only going to learn the official greetings. So they are what we call saludos. So here we have the D. I am going to use what we call a TH sound. So I say saludos. So we have what we call hola. Remember the H is silent. So when someone says hola, they'll be saying hello or hi. So when someone tells you hola, just tell them hola. Then we have buenos dias. This is good morning. Someone tells you buenos dias, tell them buenos dias. Buenas tardes is good afternoon. So if I say buenas tardes, just tell me buenas tardes. Buenas noches is only for the evening. So when someone greets you buenas noches, tell them buenas noches. We have another greeting which is in form of a question. And this one is written like this. It's upside down. The first question mark, then you close with another question mark. So we say ¿Cómo estás?, which is informal. Then ¿Cómo está usted?, which is formal. For this one, only greet the seniors. This your seniors and strangers, but for this one, greet your family members, your friends, and your age mates. Then the answer is the same. You told me estoy bien if you are fine. So estoy means I am, bien means fine. You may also wish to ask me, aren't you? So you use this Y, which is pronounced as A, and the Y means and. Then tú is you informal. So I ask you, ¿y tú?, and you. The word usted means you, which is formal. So you ask me usted to ask me and you. Then you can say estoy bien. Now you can practice ¿Cómo está usted? Estoy bien. We have another greeting which is in form of a question, which is ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Is a common greeting. You can greet anyone. ¿Qué tal is how are you? How are things? What's up? When things are good, you told me bien. So bien means fine or good. Sometimes things are not good. We say mal. So mal means bad. Sometimes things are good and not bad. Okay, they are at average 50-50. So we say so in English. So we say así or más o menos. Así, más o menos. That is when things are not good and not bad. They're at average. So this is very important. Now, in case you want to use a title for the greetings, you can say, for instance, señor. So señor represents a man. So you'll be saying hola señor, for instance, to say hi sir. So this is a man, which is sir or Mr. For a lady who is married, we say señora. So señora is a lady who is married. So for us, we'll be saying Mrs. or Madam. Then for a young lady, we'll be saying señorita. So señorita is written like this. Remember, our N brings in this sound. So this is a young lady, this Miss and Madam. So this is very important when you want to understand a language. So the most important thing is first understand the sounds, then understand how to use them, then the way to pronounce them. That is very important. Now, you can practice the letters. You can start by saying your name, spelling your name, and also do what? Greet each other, go out greeting people, greet your family members, greet your friends, and also greet the strangers that you're going to meet on the streets, so that you can practice your language. So with that, I want to wish you the best as you take the first lessons in your introduction. That is good. So we say, muchas gracias por escucharme. Ciao.